Okay, we did a video in the winter in our dealership where we showed off some parts of the boat, but this is exactly how a delivery is going to go for your new Arc Sport. We're going to drop it off basically tarped up. We're going to untarp. We're going to show you the prep, kind of show you some of the things that's unique about the boat. But the first thing I'm going to show you is on this tarp here, a little bit unique. You're going to have your ratchet straps on the side of the boat. We're going to show you a really easy way of getting this untarped quickly and safely. And then we're going to show you some things through the boat. And then we're going to especially show you how to retarp the boat at the end of the session. There's a couple of tricks and trades on that, but it's got a really unique transom tarp. And we're going to show you all that, but can't wait to get this puppy on the water. This is boat number 5 here in the Okanagan. One of the coolest things about this boat, the Arc Sport, is how the tarp fits around the swim platform on the rear transom. We're going to show you how to put this on, but taking it off, super easy. Everything sort of lips underneath the swim platform and in between the swim platform and the surf tab. So taking it off is really easy. From both sides. By the way, you'll notice we've got a full tent entrance here. So when you forget your phone or your sunglasses, like I do 9 times out of 10, and you've already tarped the boat, you can easily unzip the entire tent transom, walk into the boat, walk out of the boat, super easy. Okay, so Joey has safely climbed up to the swim platform, and he's going to show you how easy this boat is to untarp, even just with one person. It's easy to do things with 2 people, but if you want to get out and hit your session, coming off of a bit of a rain, what Joey's doing is he's kind of coming up to the hard shell bimini, and he's using the weight of those side ratchets to put the tarp at the very center of the bimini. This front ladder too, by the way, absolutely epic. It's got the nice handrails on it. Very easy steps to get up and assist. But you can see how Joey has bundled up the tarp and he just lets it fall into the bow. Super easy.
Grab the nose at the front, wrap it around, you'll never forget where the nose is. Just like that.
So while we're raising the hard shell bimini, which takes about 40 seconds, got our tarp here ready to go. By the way, these black seats on the white mist exterior, absolutely epic. Everything very accessible once you're in the boat. I'm going to show you how easy it is to just plop this in the back. So Joey's got the transom open. It still blows me away at when you have a boat that doesn't have a combustion engine, how much room is in here? That's the tarp for the bag for the tarp, but we don't really need it for this purpose. Transom step easily locks into place. And we're looking at a slate interior on the white mist exterior. And oh my, how good does this look? Again, there's our hard shell bimini. take some stats for you here today too. There's 41% in this boat as it arrived from the factory. And we're going to walk you through all the cool things that are common to all boats. And then we're going to walk you through some really cool things that are completely unique to the ARC Sport that I personally have not seen on other boats. So one of the coolest things that I like is the multiple thruster system here. Bow thruster, stern thruster, and when we're at the dock, you know, we can just use the joystick. We can go forward, we can go reverse. Of course, we can do a circle, but we can also just go straight out. That's the noisiest thing you're going to hear on this boat. Now that is a dialed surf wave. That is as clean as you're going to get on any boat. The surf is a lot like a Centurion. One of the coolest features is I totally forgot to charge my drone battery, and we have a full wall plug in here, so I can just plug it in, normal 110 plug-in system. Now we're charging. The boat does come with wireless chargers and the 12-volt adapter plug-ins, and you can see those over here. But I like using the standard wall plugs, and we're going to play around with some really cool things that we're going to plug into this boat, just like you'd plug into your house. Okay, one of our kind of favorite things to do. We water tested the boat. I think we started at 40%. We took it down to 10%. We did a little bit of surf, got some B-roll, got some good content shoot. And we're gonna go get a bite to eat here at Gatsky's in Oyama at the supercharger. And we're gonna just kind of see how much juice we're gonna put into this thing in 20 or 30 minutes. Okay, so we went and got a burger, and we started at 10%, and I think it's now almost at 60%, and we're at 57%. So in the time it takes you to have a burger, you can fill up 47% of this thing. So I'm gonna stop charging. Now, while I'm doing that, the electricity rates we're talking about per kilowatt hour. So per kilowatt hour is like a liter of gas. So at home, when we charge off peak between midnight and 6 a.m., it's 6 cents a kilowatt hour. During the day, it hovers between 11 and 14 cents a kilowatt hour, depending on load. At Turtle Bay, it hovers between 11 cents and 16 or 17 cents because it's more commercial. And then here, we're really paying at 39 cents a kilowatt hour. This is a BC Hydro DC fast charger. We just added 48% in the time it took to eat a burger. Total cost, $41. So let's just do the math on gas. Let's just say that's about 100 liters. I think boat gas on the lake's gonna be somewhere $2.50 to $3. Let's just say $2.50. So that would have been $250, and we just spent $41, and that's the expense of electricity. If we would have done that at home, actually at Turtle Bay, if we would have done it at Turtle Bay, we would have spent probably $15, $20. And I just learned, and we're gonna post this, that not only are we getting, $15 or $20 fills, but because we're using that charger and that company, these trucks, they're making my edit so awesome because of the noise. But because we're giving those carbon tax credits back to the oil and gas companies, if I charge up for $20, I'm getting about $5 back in cash rebates as well. So I'm getting that. I didn't even know that was happening as well. So anyway, gonna go hit a surf session now.